Creative Magic Club.
Hello, Sarah Mack here from withsarahmack.com. Welcome to the Creative Magic Club podcast. And today I'm going to share with you some creative ways that I shift money blocks. So this is kind of a trick title because I actually don't believe in money blocks. What I mean is when you're feeling like you're not feeling in a fun flow with money, with the way that you're making money, and there may be some icky feelings around it. There may be some stuckness. There may be feeling like money is just hard, or you're not good enough, or there's some ick going on. And what I mean by money block is, there's just a shift in mindset, a shift in energy, and a shift in action that's asking to be made. And I'm going to share some really accessible, fun, and creative ways for you to create that shift to just get you out of whatever rut you have been in around money. So the first one is going to be helpful for you if you might be feeling a bit stuck by the big picture. And what I mean by that is maybe you've set some really big goals. Maybe you've tuned into your soul desires and you know you're destined for greatness. You know where you're going. You're super excited by your big picture vision and you're going all in and you're working to make that happen. But you just kind of feel disconnected from it, or maybe things haven't been working out the way that you would like them to be working out, or the results haven't been coming in yet, or you've been coming up against resistance or coming up against obstacles, or just being super freaking triggered and feeling insecure, feeling anxious, all of those normal things on the path to big things. And this exercise is really going to help you shift back into fun and shift back into flow and shift back into really actually feeling connected to your financial desires, because it's so easy to set a big goal and, to kind of be connecting to this number. But actually the reality is you don't feel connected to the number. It's just a freaking number. It has no real meaning to you and to your life. So I love this exercise. And I do this regularly. And one thing that I notice is when I do this, I instantly start manifesting the money and the things on the list. So just start with listing out your desires for the next month. If you knew that there was going to be a massive injection of cash into your life, what would you say yes to? What are those things that are kind of on the periphery that you're oh, maybe I'm going to do it, but I'm just kind of waiting to see if I'm going to have enough money? Or, I would definitely be a yes for that. But right now, financially, I don't know if I really, it feels good to say yes to that. So just write down what some of those things are. When I did this a couple weeks ago, one of the things on my list was to go to an event in LA at the end of the month. And one of my friends, Natalie, has been calling me and telling me all about this event. She's like, Sarah, it's life-changing. You have to come. I just know this is something that you need to be at. And I'm like, yeah. Okay, maybe I'll see how I feel. After my last trip, if I'm in the zone for traveling, if I'm feeling financially, that's something that I want to put my money in. And when I sat down and made this list, I just tuned in and I was if I, had unlimited cash flow, I would be a yes to that. And I wrote down the dollar amount of how much it will cost. I looked up the flights, I looked up the fees for the event. And I wrote down the dollar amount along with a few other things that were desires for me over the coming weeks. And then she called me literally a couple of hours later, and I ended up signing up and putting a deposit down for the event, and I booked my flight a few days after that. So, and the money came in. A lot more money came in within those couple of days that, made it feel really comfortable for me to be able to say yes to that. So it's really powerful when we connect to actual things that we actually desire in our actual life beyond just a number on a page. Because here's the thing, we don't actually care about money. We don't care about the numbers, or maybe you do. Maybe that's just a big, juicy desire of yours to have millions or thousands of dollars just sitting in your account. But for the rest of us, it's really about what that money can bring us. So focus on the desire, focus on what you actually want in your life. and then connect your life desires to the financial amount that is required in order for you to live out that desire. And that just helps for you to become emotionally connected and excited to your money goal. And this is also a great opportunity for you to tune in and ask yourself and connect to what you actually want versus what you think you should want. Or maybe you've set some goals that are kind of just, I don't know, you're like copying other people's goals, or you thought you wanted something, but when you actually feel into it and get connected to it, you're like, actually, I don't really care about that. What I really care about is this, this, and this. So this exercise is amazing because it's so powerful to discover that we have unlimited power when we connect to our true desires. And it can also help us divert our time and energy and focus from the things we don't actually want. Also in the ways that we're making money, because sometimes we're just doing things just to make money that we don't even really know what that money is for, and we don't even really want to be doing the thing to make that money. So, you know, we get to take a lot of our time, energy, and focus back and divert it to how we actually want to be making money for the things that we actually want money for. And sometimes it's like really much smaller amounts than our next level money goal. And we discover that, you know, maybe in our head, we're like, oh, I can't say yes to these things that I want until I hit my next level big money goal. And that's not actually true. You get to start saying yes to all of your desires, or many more of your desires right now in this moment. So that's the first creative way that I love to use to get me tapped into money flow. So the next one is to have a money spring clean. So this is something that's super accessible and fun to really make you feel like you're taking care of your money. Because if you're anything like me, when money anxiety or stress kicks in, the old school habit is to go into avoidance, right? To like not look at the bank account, to like avoid the money admin, to like leave that pile of receipts alone. So this is a really quick, easy, tangible way to just break that pattern and actually be more connected to your money. So these are things like cleaning out your wallet, you know, just like emptying out old receipts, or like random bits of paper that you've been collecting, or even just like giving it a wipe down and cleaning it. Maybe it's organizing that pile of receipts that's just been collecting in your desk drawer. Maybe it's sorting your mail. Maybe it's replying to some emails from maybe potential clients. Or just like filing your emails, like filing your email receipts into your receipts folder. Just these like not particularly heavy duty ways that, you know, it's like a light spring clean. And the attitude I like to bring to this is, imagine how appreciative your money will be to you. Kind of like, you know, if you were like when I'm cleaning out the cat litter box for my cats, and I'm like, oh, like you're welcome, you know, you're welcome that I'm doing this for you. And just think of it as a way of showing love and appreciation for that part of your life by making things better for them, right? So I'm making life better for my money. I'm like giving my money a little spring clean, and setting the intention that this good feeling that comes from doing these small tasks is opening you up to more money flow. So just do one small accessible thing that you'll feel good about having done it, and just know that there'll be ripple effects that will happen. Because always when I do this, I feel inspired to do like, oh, there's that other thing that I want to tidy up, or yeah, there's that other task that I want to take care of that maybe I've been putting off. So it does have a ripple effect, and it just starts to create more money self-care momentum, which brings more good vibes around your relationship with money, which of course will magnetize more money into your life because it has somewhere comfortable and well taken care of to land. So the next one is to create an image of something that you desire to have money for. And, you know, again, this is another kind of mini ritual to get you connected to your desire versus just the numerical amount of the money. And again, tapping into and giving yourself permission to desire. And I made another vision board over Christmas with my friend Meredith, and I hadn't made one for years because it just, you know, it takes time, and I'm not a big like collager, I'm not a big arts and crafts person. I like it when I get into it, but it takes me a long time to like sit my butt down and get all the materials. and actually do it. So I hadn't done one for a while. But the last one that I did, everything came true. So I was like, I need to do this. And I was pulling, magazine clippings of amazing apartments overlooking the water and with like beautiful green gardens. And of course, as soon as I made it, I instantly started manifesting things that I'd put on it. Like we moved to an apartment overlooking the water. And then that's here in New York City. And then the other gardens that were on there are all like big green cacti and swimming pools. And I'm like, oh, and then we decided to move to California. And I'm like, oh, the vision board is at work. It's happening. I'm moving out west for the next version of whatever property I stuck on my vision board. So just, be wary of what you put on there and know that it can start to work its magic and work its way into your life, whether or not you're actively trying to do that or not. I was not actively trying to maneuver a move into a waterfront apartment or to California, but both of those things have begun to unfold. And that's happened with, financial amounts as well. I remember my very first vision board like cut out was 2K months. And then I hit that, and then I put 20K months on there, and then I hit that. So know that whatever you put on there, whatever you create a visual representation of, and you put it in a place where you're likely to see it regularly, the things that you have the least resistance around are going to start to manifest for you. And the things that maybe you have a little more resistance around, or some work to do, or some things to shift, they may take a little longer, but believe you me, they are on their way. So just, it doesn't have to be a whole vision boarding thing. It can be a cutout from a magazine. It can be, you can pull up Canva, make a little digital image of your, or, take a screen grab of your bank accounts and then edit the amounts of money in there. It can be just something cute that you want to buy for yourself, whatever it is. That's a desire for you, that makes you feel inspired when you look at it, that makes you feel, the feelings that you want to feel, adventurous, free, creative, romantic, whatever it is that you want, that you would love to have the money for, to be able to experience, whether that's just on a vacation or for an evening or, a life upgrade. Just pick something and give yourself permission to dream, give yourself permission to connect to your desire. Put it up somewhere where you can see it regularly. Don't overthink it, right? This is about shifting away from overthinking, shifting away from feeling stuck, feeling like things have to be hard, feeling like things have to be 50 million steps to get you where you want to go, and just to tap back into that permission to dream, permission to desire, and permission to have fun. And then, you get to translate that energy into your business and how you're taking action to create money, and just asking yourself like, well, what would be fun? Like, what do you desire? How do you desire to sell your offer? How do you desire to be launching it and sharing your work with people? And allow the good juju that comes from taking these small steps to translate into money-making action, to let it be fun, and focus on what you want to do to create the money, because it's up to you. You have unlimited choices. It's all available. You are capable, and it's all possible. So I have a few things that will support you if you want to continue this conversation. One of them, I do actually have a masterclass on building a vision board that's available under the masterclasses section on my website, which is really fun, which I share my vision boarding process, which led to literally every single thing on there coming true. I also have a free download called the Cash Injection Ritual, which will help you translate all of those good vibes into sales and cash generating action. I also have my 3-day training series, the Creative Cash Flow Accelerator, which goes more in depth into why you might be feeling a bit of money ick and a process to actually shift that energetically, and more details on translating those energetic and mindset shifts into action that's going to open you up to create money in more fun ways. And if you're ready for a deep dive into this work and to really commit to be making more money in fun ways in your life and business, then Create Money the Fun Way is open for enrollment. It is my 12-week money mindset group coaching program for multi-passionate creative entrepreneurs who are ready to create a six-figure income in your soul work by healing your money mindset and tapping into your creative power to consistently make more money in the ways that are fun for you. And this is the work that allows that to happen without needing to build an audience of thousands of people, without taking clients or gigs you don't love doing, without sacrificing your health or your integrity or waiting to be quote unquote fully healed. This is the mindset that really shifts you into that space that allows more fun money to flow in your life. So I can't wait. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited to get all of these things into your hands. Early bird pricing for Create Money the Fun Way does end on Friday. So now is an excellent time to join, to roll into 2023, making more fun money than ever before. So thank you so much for watching, and go make some fun money. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye. For more inspirational content, head over to my website withsarahmac.com, and please support the show by liking, commenting, and subscribing.